Sincerely, it was not easy. It wasn't easy at all living with my father. But to be truthful with you, I know that God used it. God had me in mind. God has my marriage in mind. When He allowed me to move and live with my father for like 10 years of my life, I got married from his house. You know, this is my father that in the house, if you carry buckets, go and fetch water. Even if you meet him on the road, what's the say, you don't have anything to do. Go and do something. He's back his plate to the kitchen. And we don't give my father water to wash hands. Why? We have never given him water to wash hands. He will stand up, wash his hand himself. He will eat his food, pack his plate himself, carry it to the kitchen. Even if you meet him on the road, on the way to the kitchen with his plate, he may give you, he may say, I want to wash my hand. Now imagine somebody like me. My father will sit down and wash his clothes himself. See, over 70 years, he will wash his clothes himself. Now imagine somebody like me marrying the son of the chief. Where you are, don't come to his house after 7 p.m. And I'm like, what? Which kind of life is this? But sincerely, God used him to teach me what it means to solve. And you are feeling something is, why is this person being like this? Why is this happening to me? Sincerely, God has your tomorrow in mind. God has your marriage in mind for making you go through all that you are going through. I'm going to read the scripture with us. Luke chapter 14. Let me start from there. I have just a short time. Luke 28 to 30. I'm reading from CEV. This evening we want to look at how do we prepare for marriage or even in marriage. How do we prepare for marriage or even in marriage? Even now that some of us we are married. How do we prepare? Luke chapter 14, verse 28 to 30. I'm reading from CEV. It says, 28 says, suppose one of you want to build a tower. What will do? It's a question. What will do? It's a question. What is the first thing you will do? Is the first thing you will do? Won't you sit down and figure out how much? Won't you sit down and figure out how much it will cost? And if you have enough money to pay for it. Verse 29. Otherwise, you will start building. Verse 29. Otherwise, you will start building the tower, but not be able to finish. Then everyone, but not be able to finish. Then everyone who sees what is happening, they will say, you started building, but you could not finish the job. They will laugh at you. What would they say? You started building, but you could not finish the job. Even if you want to marry, suppose one of you want to marry. Will you not sit down and consider, do I have all that it takes to marry? Maybe you should be asking yourself, our single sisters, do you have everything it takes? Scan through your life. Do you have all that it takes? Sure, you are okay. But sincerely, things are happening, and we need to examine. Do you have all that it takes to build a home? Do you have all that it takes? Sincerely, it is not in age. It is not in age. Far be it. It's not age. All that to build a home. Let's look at the spiritual aspect of it. There are so many things involved in this spirituality. You know, when we were young,